And now we'll see Asa Thomas with the serve. The response by Wolverines, immediately blocked back. The kill for Demetrician.
As we see Kira Moore, the second libero for the Eagles with the serve.
Her serve hits the net. Jenna Haynes responds to it though. Slam down by Ella.
Hosted, yes, Michigan State Spartans earlier this season, losing 3-0, but they're getting some experience against this Big Ten play early on.
Anderson with the good slam, but Burke had the recovery.
Reception by Fair, though. You want to get under the ball to give your setter time to find the ball, like that.
Thomas set up for Anderson with the attack, and Cochran makes contact, but doesn't have enough control with it. Has the serve.
Eagles gaining momentum from hitting from the center of the court.
And just the slam by Serena Nyambio to finish off this first set.
Which meant there was only one blocker in play, and that blocker did not get enough of a hand on the ball.
Served by the Screaming Eagles. Cochran with control to Burke. Jacobs with the attack. Point for the Wolverines there. What a slam.
Cochran, Burke, Jacobs on that attack. Only had 3 sets coming into the game as well. Her and Troutman, this is just their 5th sets on the season.
Troutman to Murphy.
And attack her with the attempt.
Fair now with the serve. Cochran to White. And that's hit down. Wolverines get the point.
Enough to give her setters a chance to run under it, and it's happened a few times. We see set point.
Fair. Thomas. Willis with the attack. Contact made by the Wolverines. Burke to Jameis. And Wolverines get the 25th point.
Wolverines up 2-0 early on. Flawless execution. Couldn't.
Fair. Cochran has good control there. Now Demetrician, Thomas. Willis just taps it over. Dives out.
Pancake.
Wow. Moonen over. Cochran. And that's Bamus out of bounds. Wow, a lot of back and forth. Great.
5-10. Missed a lot of lines by a couple inches, and that's why the score is the way it is.
Thomas, Cochran, White. Bamus with a slam down. Thomas can't have any control with that. Wolverines get their 6th point. Burke heads in. Gordon to the bench. White to the bench. Lydia Johnson heads in. Small.
Set point.
Fair. Demetrician, Burke. Demetrician. Contact made at the net. Thomas to Bianca Anderson. Jacobs. Lydia Johnson with the kill. Demetrician, Fair. Thomas, Bianca Anderson. Demetrician, great control. Jacobs hits that off the head of Moonen, excuse me. Bamus hits that up. Lydia Johnson keeps it alive. Blocked by Jacobs at the net. Willis, block. They dive out, and the Screaming Eagles claim the 3rd set.
They live to see another set. The Eagles, seemingly out of nowhere after being overmatched in their first 2 sets, come back with authority and a vengeance in this set.
Nyambio comes in for Haynes for the Wolverines. Troutman to Willis, that's tipped. Burke, Cochran, Jacobs hits that over, and that one, another point for the Wolverines. With the serve. Jacobs takes the contact at first set of Cochran. Haynes hits that up. Bianca Anderson keeps it alive. White up to Jacobs for the kill.
Reception. She wants to get under the ball and set up Thomas for the set, like that. She has not been able to do that in the past.
Anderson sub out. Jacobs hits that over, and that one lands for the kill. And Johnson, the serve. The recovery by Fair, and the slam and kill by Jacobs for the set and for the match. That's our final score, 25 points to 14 in this game, and a 3-1 set victory for the Wolverines.